With the advent of social media, people often forget that not everything should be made public. Some of us who know we should remain private sometimes forget that it is our responsibility to keep our personal information private. Or, for fear of being judged or offending others, we neglect to take the necessary steps to protect our private affairs. In this video, I share my experience in how I neglected to take the necessary steps to protect my information and share 2 tips on how you can protect yours. Welcome to A Life Nevermore, a public diary for private pain. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe for more of these educational videos. Here goes the story. Some time ago, I went to the police station to report a violation on my property. When I got to the station, I saw a man sitting in the reception area while the police officer was sitting behind the counter at the desk. It was a quiet day, and on entering the building, the officer seemingly texted on his cell phone. The man seemed to have taken a break from cutting the lawn and chilling with the officer, and he was scrolling through his phone. I greeted the gentleman, and when the police officer asked me to state the purpose of my visit, I told him that some people had violated my property. I also showed him some photos on my phone, and he followed up with some questions. He asked for my name, and I gave that to him. But I hesitated when he asked my age. I quickly relented and gave him the information. Then he asked for my date of birth, occupation, and address. It was pretty personal stuff, all of which I told him. The man sitting to my right mostly looked at his phone, but I could sense his pauses whenever I paused. Although he tried to be discreet, it was obvious that he was invested in the conversation. When I was through and was leaving the station, he looked up from his phone and gave me a long, hard look. I realized I had just given a stranger my personal information as I got to my vehicle. The least he did was look at me because who knows if he wasn't looking me up online while I was there talking. To make matters worse, it's knowing that if he had ill intent, he had all he needed to act. It could also be that the man knew the people I was reporting and could have given them a version of the story they could have acted upon. The possibilities of what could stem from my carelessness are endless. The truth is, I haven't been to the police station for many years, so I wasn't aware that so many personal questions would be asked when making a report. Speaking to an officer can arouse anxiety, especially for an introvert like me. Additionally, I was so focused on what had happened that I didn't fully capitalize on situational awareness. While the officer should have asked the man to exit the building, I was responsible for protecting my information. So, the next time you're in a particular situation, here are a few things you can do. 1. Ask the police officer or whoever you are speaking to, ask the person to leave. In this technological age, personal information should not be so easily accessible, especially by strangers. But sometimes it won't be convenient for the person to leave, so here goes your next option. 2. Write your information on paper or your phone and hand it to the police officer or whoever is at the reception desk. It is better to take precautions and have nothing happen than to have unscrupulous persons act on your information. Whatever you do, only give your personal information when it's deemed safe. Thanks for watching A Life Nevermore, a public diary for private pain. For more engaging content, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, check out the video where I shared a story about the hovering host, the sardine story. Bye for now.